All right, let's do this. Right this way. Have a seat. Get comfortable. This may burn a little. Allow me to elucidate. You disco dance with fire daily, yet you call it colored light. See, I've been watching you, sweetheart. Swaying to the left, swaying to the right, enjoying the safety of the night. Neither disasters nor monsters threatening appear to be lurking near or far. So secure. You've turned this disco into a tango, loving your 1-2 tug and sucker punch. You swing to the music in the background, feeling fine. Oh, so fine. Your warm muffins continue resting on cloth-covered tables, wafting an odor of invite for fun gatherings. Your smartphones buzz as embryos in holsters, ravenous for compliments and empty chit-chat. Let's get real now. Who gave you all of that? There are women to whom your disagreements are nothing but babble. They're not in it for the show and spectacle like you. They're too busy operating a more elaborate apparatus known as higher purpose, a lofty desire to render even on pain of death all humans human in the eyes of society, and writing that with blood, sweat, and tears and laws they defend in courts. Trust me. These women do not fight for little girls or adults that share their body types, race, class, or star signs. In fact, they rewrote misogynistic obstacles as narratives of unconditional love and sacrifice because women's rights are human rights. And we stand today erect as a result of the bravery of those women who preceded us. So make sure you do not, through arrogance or ignorance, dismantle their progress. Remember what was bequeathed to us by Sarah Akbar, who upon entering the male-dominated industry of gas and oil had asked to get her hands dirty like her masculine counterparts and was told, fields work is a man's job. Imagine if she had sat around waiting for a permission that was never granted, by the way. Or worse, if she had internalized that statement as a fact. See, I bet that you're all glad she hustled. Moved by internal human power, she doused fire after fire with her own bare hands, learning on the job, and yes, defying the higher-ups. So when the planet stood in alignment and her country called for a heroine, she was ready to rise up to the challenge and put out burning wells, shoulder to shoulder with men. Listen. Women have been performing fearless acts that paved the way for social and political change to take root in fertile grounds. Do not ruin what they have sown by fighting one another on linguistic technicalities. And if we are not yet ready to reap all the rewards simultaneously, be patient. Work on your own cause, and for crying out loud, let others nurture their own seeds in their own flower beds so we can all enjoy growth. Labels matter for sure, but where are you spending your energy? If you're attacking someone who is working toward change on a category that is more meaningful to them than it is to you, then ask yourself if out of envy and not truth, you might be blocking their process with your bickering. Where are you really spending your energy? And when in doubt, recall Asrar al-Gabandi, the woman whose courage surmounts that of men. We don't just owe our liberation to her valor because she helped us redefine the term woman. Remember how she left us. After a month of brutish torture and regular rape in front of other detainees, never once divulging names or secrets of the resistance, loving your safety and my rights unconditionally, even under the influence of drugs. Remember how she came back to us, brutally, murdered, packed in a black garbage bag, tossed in front of her father's house with an axe in her head. And don't you dare utter a word about the biology of the female or her feebleness. Gender equality is the marrow in our Kuwaiti bones. It is why we stand tall. So when you decide to tell someone you do not support women's rights for whatever reason, take care you do not lose a chunk of your soul in vapid theories, because women's rights are human rights. And we are the living proof. Thank you. I love you too.